Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another Alliance War video, and we've got a bit of a twofer today. So we're actually facing like two of 4Loki's rivalry alliances, like friendly rivalry alliances. We have SSX1, Savage Squad, and then SAS after. We've got a lot of friends in both these alliances, and it's always fun every time we match them. And yeah, both these wars are pretty short for me. I don't have a ton of fights, so it just kind of made sense to upload them together, because if I did them separately, it'd be like a 5-minute quick video. So, yeah. So, we're going to be using some more Gallon. We've got Gallon and Nimrod today. It is rare that I get to bring Nimrod to war, but every time I do, I enjoy it. It's usually just to destroy some mutant. It's typically a Sauron as well, and that's no different today. It's very fun destroying Sauron with Nimrod. But up first, path 3, we got armor up champs here. So Gallon is just going to quickly rinse these in 15 seconds or less. There we go. 200,000 detonation. Good to go. Take a bite out of that planet. Move on to the next one. We have the Guardian up next. Yeah. This was not Horny as well. Horny is a good friend of mine, and this is news to me that he was in Savage Squad, because when I met Horny, and the way I met him was through Padme, they were in the same alliance, so I just assumed Horny was still in that alliance. Yeah, I guess he moved to Savage Squad, which is good for him, bad for Padme, but yeah, same deal here. He's got the armor, hit him a couple times, and he's dead again. 15 seconds or less. These fights are just a joke with Gallon. No problem at all. And then we can go ahead and move on to section number 2. So I actually had a date with my girl on this day, and I told my battle group planner Manuel that I'm like, hey man, like I'm gonna be pretty busy tomorrow. If you could just give me a path where like I can get the fights done like on my own time, or like preferably shared fights. And so I was literally in my car at this point waiting to pick her up, and the rest of my fights were open. So I obviously don't have enough energy to do them, but I've had some of the Alliance War refills, been buying them with loyalty. I don't think I've used a single one yet, so I was like, okay, this is why I've been buying them, this is why I've been saving them, this is the perfect opportunity to make good use of them. So I can just finish my whole path right now, and then, not have to be on my phone when I'm spending time with my girl. And so, yeah, got a Nimrod up first here, which is a very easy fight. I think am I going to go for special 3 here? I don't think so. Yeah, special 2, just toss it. That's what I love about Gallon with his, harvested specials. You can just throw them anytime, anywhere on the battlefield. It doesn't matter. It'll connect, and the harvest will do its thing. It was almost enough to kill him. I needed to do a couple, or just like one extra combo. There we go, take him down. And yeah, I don't have enough energy, so here we're just going to be using those energy refills, really coming in handy. And we just have this Kingpin, and then a Sauron next. And then once I'm done that, I can just chill on war for the rest of the day. So I was originally assigned Mysterio for this Kingpin because of the passive heal block, and I was like, yo, Mysterio, I was like, dude, I can just bring in Gallon here and build a full harvest, and if I detonate a full harvest on Kingpin, he'll be dead, because there is going to be some annoying regen here, which can be a bit of an issue, but it's all good. If I get a full harvest, like, there's not a thing to worry about. So just gonna build up to a special 3 because you get additional planetary mass from it, so I'm gonna be going for that. We've already built up 300, doing great so far. Doesn't look like we've really made a dent in Kingpin. He's still at 95%, but that's totally fine. All the damage is just gonna come in at once, and the fight will be over. So yeah, I love Gallon special 3. It looks awesome. And so yeah, we're at 590 planetary mass now. Ideally, you want to get to the special 1 and then turn all of the energy resistance and physical resistance into more planetary mass. Could have got to 999. Fortunately, I didn't get there, so you see Didn't kill him. He's at 25% now, but I just need to get to a special one and be at 100 planetary mass. Heavy, and then drop it, and we're good. So heavy, boom, and then just throw it. Again, it doesn't matter how close he is, how far he is, where I am. Just throw the special, let it go. It will connect, don't worry, and he's dead. And so I'm going to go ahead and use one more of those Alliance War energy refills. Move up to this final fight. They rank for Sauron, and we're going to be going for Nimrod here. I have 9 seconds left on that Power Star 1 boost, which is just enough time to get in here, and we're going to build up to our special 2. And I think I'm actually going to change my mode here on purpose. Yes, so that I can turn his regens into shocks. I really love that ability that Nimrod has, but he doesn't do it when he's just in the armor phase. And so, yeah, that special 2 did a ton of damage, takes him down to 30%. And I love we just keep turning those regens into more shocks. We're turning his regen against him. I love it. And he's almost dead here. Still has a little bit of health, so we get back to one more special 1. And that is enough to do it. So that's my entire war path. You can see there's still 19 hours left in war, and I'm done. It's fantastic. That was it for that war. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next war. This one is against SAS. And again, I don't have a ton of fights here, but we will be fighting another Knull boss. So we're gonna have a full life Nick Fury this time against a Knull boss instead of just the 30%. So you see I'm just go for some tiny boosts, just because we have a couple gallon fights to start off with, and as you guys have seen, I finish all these gallon fights with 100% health. So like, you know, I really don't need the boost. I could honestly do it unboosted, but just in case something could go wrong, you never know. I like to just use my little boost just in case. Plus, I have some in overflow too. Those little boosts, man, all you have to do is open up a couple of the greater solo crystals, and you get so many of them. It's not a worry. So here, the only thing that we needed to look out for against this Silver Surfer is to make sure he throws that heavy attack when he has the armor buff, so that boom, all of our hits just grant us an absurd amount of planetary mass. Because of the spaced armor node, it's trying to special lock us, but we're immune, so it just fuels that planetary mass instantly up to 999, and we're good. And then we just have Nimrod next, and Nimrod starts with an armor, so we don't have to do anything special here. Just hit into him, and well, I mean, we should be landing our parries. We missed one there. It's all good though, because we're gonna heal it back with that regen, and once we throw our special, we also get a cowardice debuff applied to us, which is actually just more willpower healing, and boom, shoot right back up to a full yellow bar. So Gallon does Gallon things. Off to a good start this war. Chilled start. Don't have really any section 2 I was assigned backup for section 2. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this guidance for Amanda, and this is my only fight in section 2. It is a infamous Iron Man, Iron Doom. I've done this fight a couple times with Gallon here. It's no biggie. It's not really a problem. I'm gonna throw on just a little bit of boost. I think I was actually just hanging with my friends. We're shooting some pool when I was doing this fight. They were playing, and I was like, oh, I can do war. Okay, it's just one quick fight. Wasn't too worried. Wasn't in my ideal war circumstances, be doing war fights, but I got Gallon, so Gallon makes up for it. So you guys are gonna actually see I'm gonna dex some of his special ones. That one we got hit by. Like this next one, I do dex. Been practicing a little bit, still iffy on it, but better than nothing. So this fight is going pretty well so far. Right there, he dexes my heavy, which is kind of annoying, and I think he's going to actually resist my heavy as well in a second here. Something weird happened. So right here, yeah. So right there, that's so weird. So he resisted it, but you see, I still triggered the harvest. Now, you see, I go for another heavy because I didn't realize that the harvest triggered because he resisted. I assumed that the harvest didn't get started, but it did. But we didn't have the regen or the unstoppable, which is very weird. I was very confused I'm getting a little worried. But then I looked at my health, and I'm like, oh, 69%? Okay. I stopped worrying after I saw that. And then here we push him to a special 2. So I just need him to throw this. Come on, buddy. It's totally fine. If we block it, it's no biggie. This is my last gallon fight of the war as well. So it doesn't matter. And here he almost dies. He almost dies, but he doesn't. So then he just starts regenning like a madman. Look at that regen, bro. Back up to 33%. Son of a. But that's fine. Because all we literally have to do is heavy, special 1, and the fight's over. Because we had all of our energy and physical resistance built up. All we had to do was basically cash them in at the bank for all that damage. And now we get to the final fight of this war video. I'm just making sure my masteries are good. Got deep wounds maxed. I boosted as big as I can. All the biggest boosts that I got. And we have a rank 4 Knull. 500,000 health. If you guys missed the first war video of this season, I highly suggest checking it out. One of my best war videos in a long time. We did this exact fight with Nick Fury, but we didn't have our first life. We just went in with the real Nick Fury with like 40% health, lost 10%, went down 30%, and we crushed it. Well, honestly, one of the best fights I've ever had. And here, off to a horrible start, he throws his special 1. The one and only thing that I don't want this stupid Knull to do, he does. God damn it, Knull. God damn it, bro. So here you see I have to time my special perfectly. It's like an encroaching stun, essentially. It's a good way to think about it. So get rid of it. Okay, we're fine. Back on track here, and we just want to bait out special 2s. I'm very, very good at evading Knull's special 2. I can do it 9 times out of 10. I can do it, no problem. Maybe that 1 out of 10 times I mess it up and I get caught by something, but it's pretty rare for that to happen. So everything's going pretty great. We're a minute in, but the problem is that we're not doing a ton of damage. Because, you know, when I did this fight the first time with the real Nick Fury, we had the Fat Fury. We were hitting extremely hard. And even though here I am like boosted to the moon, the damage is just very lackluster. You can see our bleeds are only doing 800. My light bleeds are only doing 800. It's not a lot. And the non-light bleeds, they're dealing 8 damage, and he's healing 172. So he's just getting healing from the bleeds for the most part. He's getting a lot of healing, which is not good. It's not good. Knull at his base has bleed resistance. This guy might have also put mastery points into coagulate to make the bleed deal less damage. I don't know. That would be a smart thing to do, I suppose. And here, unfortunately, he throws another special 1. I'm just like, dude, stop. Stop. Why are you throwing special 1s? It's so annoying. So here, boom, gotta time it again, like an encroaching stun. And I'm just thinking, and I'm looking at the time, and I'm looking at his health, and we're about at the halfway point in both fight duration and his health. Technically, we're not even on course for a solo right now. More than half the time has transpired, and I have not taken off half of Knull's health yet. And so at this point, I'm starting to think, like, should I just die? Should I purposely die? And I was thinking, no, I probably shouldn't. Well, I mean, maybe I should, but at the same time, I don't really want to risk it. And then here, I end up taking a combo and dying anyways. But that was not intentional. That was not intentional. I'd love to say that it was, but it was not. But at the same time, it's kind of a good thing. And I'm like, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'm kind of glad that it happened, because now, you know, the fight is really going to speed up. But also, I can't make any more mistakes now. So I need to be playing a lot better. I can't let him be throwing special 1s here. You know, I can't be getting hit. I can't mess up a special 2 evade. But I'm just doing so much more damage. So much more damage. The fight is already going so much faster. Like, just since we've triggered that second life, we've already taken off so much more percentage off this Knull. And here we're able to dex another one of his special 2s, which is perfect. And I'm able to throw a special 1 here. And I'm thinking, okay, I might be able to kill him without even having to bait another special. That's what I would really like to do. So here you see I shorten my combo early and just hold block. And then boom, one more combo and special 1. There we go. I just didn't need him to throw any more specials. And there we go. We got the Knull solo. So, with a full life Nick Fury, it's very slow, honestly. Safer, but way slower. So yeah, I don't know. I think we just should be using Wiccan. Wiccan seems like a really good option. Although Nick Fury is getting the job done. But yeah, so that's all my fights for this war video, guys. 2 wars. And we ended up losing to Savage Squad, but we did end up beating SAS. So 1-1 for these 2 wars. I'll take it. And we got a boss solo, and we didn't die. And I think I also didn't use a single item in either of these wars. So, pretty solid wars for me. That is going to do it for this war video, guys. I hope you enjoyed another Knull boss fight. Not as cool or clean as the first one. I don't think I'll ever be able to top that fight. But this one was slow and steady, you know. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy. If so, drop a thumbs up for all the solos. Subscribe if you want to see more content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.